Hello there, Miss Willow here, and you may have heard the incredible news. Today I will be going over some of the new features shared with us from Hytale. We recently got a message from Simon, Hytale's CEO, sharing the crazy news that tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, they will finally announce the early access release date for the game. And here's the message if you want to read it. It is so hopeful. I am very excited hearing something like this. We also got a screenshot of exploration from the game by one of the early game testers, one of the 60 that has played the game finding where there should be fixes before release. It looks to be a very interesting and beautiful cave system with some sort of red ore. Now, cutting into some video content, they also recently shared with us some much-needed gameplay, a whopping 16 minutes of it in fact, where the player is exploring, fighting monsters, and even chopping down trees, finally seeing the mechanics of each and the behaviors of the creatures in the game. Spoilers ahead to some of the footage, but I believe that it is absolutely worth taking notice how the clever nature of the mobs are in combat. Some of the clips featured some incredible stealth and moves from enemies, which would for sure catch a player like myself off guard. I need to get more comfortable with combat before I even try this game, but I'm sure I will be downloading it as soon as possibly. Now, we've all wondered what it's like to chop down a tree in Hytale, and here it is. Some larger trees take longer to chop more and more of the trunk down before the tree comes toppling down. It seems to break in a very rhythmic and full manner instead of leaving any sort of unfinished pieces floating around, and it just all in all clears up whatever kind of messes you could make as a player with large trees. Combat is extremely unique in my eyes, seeing as the combination of differing moves and objectives from enemies may strike a need to improve your own weaponry, or even acquire unused types of weapons, and possibly learned attacks to take on challenges of different mobs. It appears they each have a unique fighting tactic you as the player must learn and make mistakes, until you know how to manage each foe. You yourself seem to have special attacks which are both visually stunning and would spark a sort of excitement to learn more and collect all of these skills. If you collect them. I'm not sure, but I'm excited to find out. I noticed not only the in-game visuals, but the map are also very stunningly visually appealing. Now, moving on to a very different subject than in-game battles and exploration, we were shown nearly a half hour of raw in-game creative mode experience, as the player is showing all kinds of brushes and camera cinematography and tools for quickly and easily creating large-scale builds and terrain in-game. This reminds me of lively aspects of Minecraft third-party tools such as Replay Mod, Axiom, and World Painter. I, for one, loved building terrain for maps and World Painter, but in these clips shared, these world-building tools are built in and easy to fly around, and extrude and deform entire structures with ease, offer different brushes, and act as though the 3D world around you in Hytale is like clay in your hands. I cannot wait to try all of these tools for personal gameplay, content creation, or for unique servers dedicated to fantasy mods, which I will definitely be trying out myself. It looks also like the copy and paste tool seems to work extremely well, and I am so excited to be able to possibly create different structures, custom trees, and more, and possibly even save them as it looks as a preset that I can place down in other worlds. This is so exciting, and I can't wait to find out how this stuff actually works or not. But with all of this aside, I am so excited to hear about the actual release date for early access. This is super exciting, and I don't know, what do you think? What are your predictions on when Hytale will actually release for early access for us to play? I am not getting my hopes up or set for any specific date, but I'm not expecting it before Christmas. I am hoping that possibly 2026 can kick off the new year with the release of Hytale, but again, I am not one to get my hopes up too well, but what do you guys think? I don't like getting disappointed, but I'm also just so thrilled to hear that this is actually happening, and I want to hear your thoughts. Let me know, what else do you want me to cover or hear my thoughts on? What are your thoughts, and is there anything you are most excited about in Hytale? Let me know. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. Keep your eyes and ears open for more updates on Hytale and the release. And don't forget to follow Hytale as well to make sure that you get all of the updates you need on release, the game, and much more. So, have a wonderful day, everybody, and happy Thanksgiving, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye!